Right, here we go. Now you can hear me. Um, so hold on. Java W, is this it? Still doesn't fucking work. Game just crashed. Bro, what fucking trash, bro? Minecraft, yeah, sure. Game doesn't show though. Maybe I need to do this. Why is Minecraft so hostile to being streamed? I still can't see shit. I'm not going to do a display capture. Wait, didn't even show the thing. Can now see a thing? No, you can't. Lmao. Alan is the dogs are behind me. Hold on. Window capture Minecraft. Select a window to capture. There we go. Now it works. Now what I need to do is transform. Touch the screen. Give me a second. I need to let the dog out because she feel hot. Now let me turn on the fan. Ooh. Oi, 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 oi. Oh, fuck me. I probably shouldn't be streaming, but Jesus Christ, right now you can hear and see the game. Right, so I haven't played this game in a few years, though I still... Well, you can hear me, right? Yeah, you can hear me. I haven't played this game in a while. Yeah, we can. Okay, good. What the fuck is this? What is this? Leaf litter. Fuck do you mean leaf litter, bro? Bro, what happened to 1.4? 1.8? Beta 1.8 was the shit, bro. Fuck is this leaf litter? Bro, what am I gonna do with it? Have some fucking seed? Leaf litter. What? How'd I get out of this menu? Fucking leaf litter. Wow, look at me. I have leaves on the ground. Can I just shut up? Oh, man. See, I was actually thinking of streaming Deltarune. Thing about that is, am I sure I want to do Deltarune when I am not fully there mentally? You know? Like, I am currently fairly tipsy, as you can probably hear, and by my reaction time to this tree. Yes, I have a Lysandra skin. Cry about it, Lubus foul. Funnily enough, I had massive tech issues today. My PC didn't want to boot to like Windows. I don't know what the issue is, but what I do know is I probably have to change my my CPU fairly soon, because the one thing that was constantly complaining was my, well, as I just said, my CPU, because I have an MSI motherboard, and the light The light that was next to the CPU was glowing, meaning there was some issue with my CPU. I mean, I can't fucking tell you what the issue was with my CPU, though it is 5 years old, so it might be my CPU slowly but steadily giving out after like 5 years of work. Of constant work, constant wanking and porn that I was like fucking wanking to. I feel sorry for my phone on my PC because there's like at least let me check how much Lissandra porn do I have on my PC. See, because of the recent stream of Outcore, I actually had to remove some of my some of my watermarks on my PC, so I have to manually get back to my porn folder. How big is my my Melisandre folder? Hold on, because that's where I store all of my poses. 4.57 gigabytes. So 4.57 gigabytes are nothing, well, probably like a quarter of it is the Lissandra Paul. So like say a quarter of, like a 1 gigabyte of Lissandra Paul, and I have all of it in HD. Oh boy. I'm gonna get banned, aren't I? Auf der Weide. No, no, I can't do this. I can't do this, man. Wait, why am I just farming trees? Nos, what the fuck have you been doing today, man? Tell me, how are you doing? Bruv. You usually don't respond in chat, and I know as much. I know you're lurking. Or maybe you don't lurk, I don't know. All I know is that I gained 2 subscribers within the last month on my YouTube channel. And it is very fucking cool. I'm very happy about that. It actually makes me very, like, glad that things are looking up. Ow. Wait, what difficulty am I playing on normal? Yeah, that's gonna be alright. Well, I don't really care too much. I actually talked with the person I raided yesterday, Gierstur, hold on, what's the name? Gierstur, Rito. I talked with him today. Very nice guy, very nice guy. Like, I highly recommend it. We raided them yesterday at the end of that stream. Very nice guy, very nice guy. We've been talking today. I joined their server and we've been talking a bit today. Actually, what was I just saying? But they're a very nice guy, and I talked with them today, and they're doing a weird run on Deltarune, which is just like, from what I heard, like a genocide run. But then there's also like Shadowgrave, Stowgrave. So man, I genuinely can't fucking tell you, bro. I genuinely can't fucking tell you. I don't. Call me a fucking pussy for all I care, but I don't have the heart to do a genocide run, cause that's just not who I am. I'm gonna be real. I'm too much of a pussy to do like a genocide run, because why would I want to be an asshole? I don't want to be an asshole. Chicken. I mean, not that you're automatically an asshole if you do a genocide run, because I'm sure you probably just want to experience the entire game. Which again, I talked with Rito with today. I'm sure they're a good person. Then again, I met them today. But it's more of like, I just don't have the heart to do it. Pumpkin! Pumpkin! Holy shit, I remember when pumpkins were rare, really fucking rare. I'll probably get to bed, but I don't care. Pussy. Yeah, so what? At least I bought the game full price. What the fuck have you done, Mr. Nosp? Probably not even bought the game. Lumus foul. talking about that, I actually, funnily enough, Nosp, me and my dad recently talked about you. Let me explain. So, we have a friend that actually, like, took their van, like, camping van, right? Yeah, yeah, right. What the fuck? Yeah, hold on, let me explain. So, me and my dad, were talking about how one of our friends went to Argentina, right? He went to South America. He took his camping van and just straight up like booked it to South America because he wants to explore. He just likes to travel, right? And he has like a big old Mercedes thing. And then out of fucking nowhere, while we and my dad were going to Burger King, he was like, "Hey, don't you have a friend in Argentina?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do." It was like, "Yeah, can't you tell your friend to like make a joke with him?" I was like, "What the fuck do you mean?" My dad was like, "Yeah, so when our friend, like the one in a camping van, is close to your friend, can your friend just bring over like a bottle of water? We'll obviously pay for it, but wouldn't that be funny?" And I was like, uh I'm like, yeah, sure, I'd have to talk with him first. I don't even know where your friend with the camping van is, and where I don't know. I mean, I'm sure that would be funny. I almost forgot to tell you about this. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm doing well. Hold on, I need to pull up your screen because we're doing well, so welcome. Actually, I'm an artist who cost my reasonable price. My brother in Christ, I'm not interested. Goodbye. Um, where was I? Um, bro, that's a scammer bot, bro. The second message they show me is, I do art at a reasonable price. Brother, I don't give a fuck. This isn't one of the first things you tell me. Was just a person. Well, then probably the second thing. Listen, remember in the Cyberpunk stream, um, when there was this one person that has been talking to me. Actually, I'm an artist. Yeah, that's what I mean. Your second message shouldn't be, actually, I'm an artist. I have plenty of porn artists that do stuff for me, bro. Bro, I spend a sizable sum each month just to have an artist or Lysandra getting plowed and impregnated. I'm not sure if I want to upload this VOD anymore. Who gives a shit, man? Who gives a shit? I'm not expecting to ever become huge in the streaming scene. I'm just streaming because I want to, really. It was because I replied to the other message. Yeah, no, NG. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not being like, oh, how the fuck dare you. No. See, because I had quite a bit of a drink. I react to things delayed. I only saw the, actually I'm an artist, I do art at a reasonable price thing. And then my first response was, that's a fucking bot, because in the Cyberpunk streams, I just like tried to tell you. I had a person that was trying to be like, oh, you're gonna make it big in like streaming or whatever the fuck. At first I thought they were just being nice or something, and you know, I'm very supportive of artists. They then told me that, they showed me their art, and you probably never had this, like, kind of DMs, or maybe you did, I don't know. But it was like this cookie cutter, like, have a generic streamer overlay, have, like, Goku or whatever the fuck in the background, just, like, inserted images. Bro, I could do this in GIMP. I could do this in GIMP. I had a ton of them. Yeah, so there was probably, like a scammer just trying to be like, haha, I can scam this guy. And I'm just too ignorant. Not too ignorant, but listen, I watch Atomic Shrimp, who is like a British old guy, very nice guy, highly recommended. He often scam baits scammers. And I think if it's like an actual person who's trying to chat. Yeah, but then your second message shouldn't be, yeah, I'm an actual artist. You probably don't know, but I've actually started, like, rating people recently. Like, I have rated Gearstur Retail recently. They're a very nice person, as I said at the beginning of the stream. Very cool guy. I like him. I really wish I could have spent more time in their chat. But I was really tired at the end of the stream because, see, the thing with me in streaming is I stream at the end of my day. So whenever you see me stream, unless it is like midday for me, it is usually like, yeah, at the end of the day. Like, in the case like of my recent streams, because funnily enough, I have developed a schedule unwillingly. Like, for me, I don't know what time it is for whoever the fuck is listening. My schedule is usually between 10 to 11 p.m. CEST plus 1 to 1 to 2 a.m. Again, CEST plus 1. And I don't know why I brought up the schedule thing. I can't bear in mind I had a lot of drink. A lot of drink. I still know what I'm saying, so I'm not going to say like I don't know the fucking N-word or something. Unless you give me $1,000 to drink more. Actually, $1,000 isn't worth doing a thing I genuinely enjoy. Where was I going with this? I don't know. But yeah, I've been recently raiding more people, which funnily enough is because I had a disagreement with NG, and he told me, then why don't you go and raid other people? And then I was thinking, yeah, why am I not raiding other people? See, the reason I haven't been raiding a lot of people, or anyone really except people I know, is because in my point of view, if I raid with one viewer, which essentially just is myself, it feels desperate. Right? Like, why would somebody raid by themselves if they could just join a stream and talk? You know, would be the same thing because it's just one viewer, right? Like, it's essentially me going into a room being like, hey, look at me, I joined the stream, look at me. Nobody really wants to hear that, you know? Like, wants to hear that. Hold on, let me reword that. I was under the impression that if I were to like rate somebody myself, it seems desperate. Like the only reason I'm doing it is to network. Well, not really. See, if you know me as a person, honey, everything is okay. I have honey behind me, and me accidentally dropping the microphone scared her. Ouch. Yeah, sorry, professional streamer, you know. So, like, the reason I raid is because I want to make somebody's day. I remember this distinctly when I was streaming Rayman 2, and I got raided by a person. Sadly, I don't know who it was, and I genuinely don't know who it was. They raided me with like 14 people, and it made my day. I was like genuinely really fucking happy upon seeing somebody raid me, because I to this day still think that my streams aren't really that entertaining. Like, what do I do? I genuinely feel, and please correct me if I'm wrong, I feel my entertainment comes more from my shorts or my videos, like my highlights. Like when I had Rules Card Official join my stream, I was working on that highlight for a week, and to me, that is still one of my best shorts I've ever done. Then again, I haven't done the shorts, my videos. I mean, then again, I haven't really made that many yet. I mean, I've made like less than a handful. Car horn, bro, that was such a good fucking idea. I'm actually proud of that gag. I'm actually proud of that video, and seeing it currently. Let me check. Let me check. Yeah, I have 40 subscribers. I don't know who the 14th subscriber is. If one of you guys is that 14th subscriber, listen, power to you. Power to you. I respect it a ton. Hold on, let me check. That video is currently at 60 viewers with 6 likes. And that is already way more than I expected. I was not even expecting a single like or a single thing. Remember, I'm 26. I am used to like older YouTube, right? Where if you didn't took your niche as soon as you could, you were essentially done. Like I remember, I mean, I was like when I started watching YouTube, right? I was like a wee lad. I was like 10 or 9 or whatever the fuck. I was young, man. Some people tell me I'm still young, but what the hell do I know? I was watching like YouTubers like Alligator 1024, which is a German YouTuber, so like don't even bother trying to look them up. Nowadays they're called Iblali. I haven't watched them in probably like 8 years, but that is who I was watching, and their niche at the time was Let's Plays. Bear in mind, I mean, this was when I was 11. That was like 15 years ago. Bro, 15 years. Anyways, 15 years ago, when like Let's Plays were still like a massive thing. Like you were watching somebody else play a game. That was huge. Like back then, you were watching somebody else play a game you didn't own. And all you had to do was pay for internet, if you even paid for internet. Because in my case, I just leached off of my parents' internet. Whoa, that was huge, dude. And I was watching them. Was also watching the Emero. I'm sorry if I'm like pronouncing these names in German, but they were German YouTubers, so excuse me the German pronunciation. I know this isn't English, but then again, you have a Tipsy Ivan here. What the fuck do you expect? And they were playing Super Mario World ROM hacks. Like Super Mario World, the SNES game. The SNES game, bro. The SNES, bro, that's old ass fucking hardware. And I was watching that back then. It was like, holy shit, there's mods for Minecraft. Of course, there's mods for Minecraft. There's mods for fucking Super Mario. What the fuck do you mean? At least that's my thought process. Again, don't take me too seriously right now. See, nowadays it probably all seems like, oh, what do you mean? Of course there's mods for Mario. Bro, back then, when you didn't have a lot of, like, back when the internet wasn't as widespread as it was today, bro, back then, even watching a video in 360p, bro, 360p was the standard. And then at one point, 480p, bro, if you were watching 480p, you already had the good shit. At least here in Germany. I don't know what they're like in your country. Whoever the fuck is watching this VOD or stream. Like, back then, 480p. And if you were watching HD, whoo, that was a luxury. Bro, HD, Mamacita, ¿qué te quieres? Think de mayo, bro. No, sorry. Bro, I'm not sure if I should upload this VOD. I probably have to delete this VOD right after this. Um, but, again, bear in mind, I had a lot to drink. So, probably, I swear, if this is somebody's first exposure to my stream, and they all, like, they hear me talk about, like, how 15 years ago, I was watching German YouTubers. Then again, when I look at current German YouTube, I'm just wondering what the fuck happened. Like, I suppose I'm thinking the very same about English YouTube. Like, when I'm thinking about English YouTube, all I see is like, yo, bro, for real, on God, let me aura max the entire thing. Like, I'm here to aura max the, I don't know, aura max, Lumus Foul. I talked about this with a friend today, right? And actually, was I talking about that with a friend today? I don't know. Essentially, what the topic was. Actually, no, I was talking about that with. I talked about them previously. Gierstur. Gerster, or however the fuck I meant to pronounce your name. If you're watching this VOD, I apologize for mispronouncing your name, but you did choose German words, so excuse me using the pronunciation for it. I was talking about this with Gierstur today, and he asked me, like, so, do you have any recommendations for me as a very small streamer? Because you only have 3 followers, and if you're watching this stream, please do him a favor, make his day, throw him a few likes. And likes. Roll on a fucking like button, hit that fucking bell. No, if you want to throw him a bell, a follow, I'm pretty sure he very much appreciate it. He has currently I think 3 followers, with me being 1. And anyways, we're talking about like he asked me like, what would you recommend a small streamer like me to do? And I just straight up told him, bro, I don't fucking know myself. I'm a small streamer, dude. I'm not a big streamer. I somehow managed to sneak my way, like wiggle my way into affiliate. I myself have no idea how I did this. A lot of my, I mean, I don't know if I'm allowed to tell this, but essentially roughly, actually I don't think I'm allowed to say this, but there's a sizable amount, nah, no. I can't say this. I think that was in the contract I signed with Amazon, because remember Twitch is owned by Amazon. So I signed a contract and everything. I don't even sure if I'm allowed to talk about this contract, but you know. Oh, Jesus, I'm tired. Well, I had too much to drink, so me. Anyways, no, give me a topic to talk about if you're listening to the stream. If you're not gonna respond with 50 seconds, I'm revoking your mod privileges. Lumus foul. Actually, this is not good. This is not good. I'm gonna drop my microphone if you're not gonna respond. This is gonna be so horrible for the stream. I'm gonna have to edit the VOD for this, man. Pee pee poo poo. Pee pee poo poo. So, actually, I can talk about that. So, you know how humor is very much ungrounded, like, very much like childish humor? That is actually because of Vark Skeletor Joel. I think I talked about this before, but, I'm just chilling here. Yeah, all good, man, all good. Like, I'll talk about this in a second if I don't forget about it. Remind me, like I don't know, a minute or 2 to talk about, like, this here. So, Vark Skeletor Joel is my role model. And genuinely, small warning here, if it wasn't for him, like, I distinctly remember watching this one VOD of his. Actually, I can just show it. Let me just show it real quick. YouTube Joel Mario Paint. Let me show it. I can actually show it. There. Yeah, let me just switch windows here. So, look outside terminus. No. Oh, I need to open an RCT 22, I suppose. Opera, there we go. And now I just need to move this up. Oh yeah, Cyberpunk, that's not gonna happen anymore because I refunded that game. No. Die. So,
Spilt milk.
if it wasn't for this VOD, like this specific VOD right here, if it wasn't for this VOD here, like 10 years ago, fucking 10 years ago, if it wasn't for this VOD, I wouldn't be here. I would not be streaming right now. Genuinely. This isn't me trying to like garner clout or something. Genuinely, if it wasn't for this specific VOD right here, I wouldn't be here. Genuinely, I wouldn't be here. I can't spell it out directly, but if anybody has like half a brain cell, they will understand what I mean. Anyways, why I refunded Cyberpunk? I was thinking about it for, I kid you not, 3 weeks. I just didn't enjoy the game. It just wasn't fun. I was thinking, like, can I make this game fun somehow? Like, or do I enjoy this game? And it turns out I genuinely didn't. I can't even pinpoint why. I was already iffy to whether I was going to enjoy the game before. And it wasn't because I genuinely disliked the game. I think there is a good game behind what it is. But I don't know, I was thinking about the game and I thought I didn't spoilers here, fair warning. So if you or don't want to get spoiled, I recommend not watching until I don't know, go crazy like this again. I genuinely didn't enjoy the Jackie arc. I felt absolutely nothing for him. Like, I was just thinking, okay, he died, cool. Who gives a flying fuck? I feel nothing for this person. So why am I to care about them? Oh, they died because of the computer virus that I uploaded myself because of the the heist I took. Uh, okay, cool. Um, I don't feel anything for Jackie, and then he dies, and now I'm meant to feel bad for him. That was the first thing I really didn't enjoy. And then the second thing, until I could get to where I wanted to play, like actually like open world, took 8 hours because I couldn't essentially play the game my way until Jackie died. And I was like, cool. So you just like destroyed a lot of fun for me. Listen, I understand a story, like, sort of holding back on gameplay because the story is important, and I'm tolerant of that. But say in League, I play off meta, which means I'm playing a weird fucking build my own way. And if you're essentially telling me, oh, you can't really play your way because we first want you to experience the thing with the way we want, I mean, that's fair. And usually I'm on board with that, but it shouldn't take 8 fucking hours. 8 fucking hours until I can play the way I fucking want. Not even like side quests or something, but 8 hours of I have to endure a prologue. And after all of that, I was essentially like, I, I'm not enjoying this. I was even playing a bit of it off stream, like a few side missions, and the first few were cool, and then at the end it boiled down to go to area, kill enemies, win. And that wouldn't be an issue if I haven't played Mafia 3 before. Okay, hold on, let me for stream show. Okay, now spoilers for Cyberpunk are over. If it wasn't for Mafia 3, where essentially the game boiled down to the same thing over and 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 over again. Like, go to place X, do thing, kill people there, be done with killing people there, move on to next thing, rinse and repeat. Wow. The same fucking thing because the execs said, do this? Wow. It's almost like it's a recipe for fucking disaster. Wow. Wow. It's almost like the video game industry has slowly been taken over by execs. Wow. As I was saying, I don't know what I'm rambling about, to be honest. Oh, it all started with pee pee poo poo. Oh, Jesus Christ, man, I'm tired. I should probably head to bed fairly soonish. It is like there's a half an hour until my bedtime, and who knows when my parents are back, because they're talking with our neighbors next door. But is it raining outside? Oh, it is dark. Goodbye. um. Nosp, did that answer your question? Did that answer your question? If it didn't, I apologize. I just ramble a lot. I mean, you are my mod, I expect you to know. But, then again, I don't know. Let me check Honey behind me. Oh my god, if you could see her. Actually, hold on, let me show off a picture of her. I have to show this off. This is so cute. Oh, she's such a cutie patootie. I love my dogs, even if I'm too lazy to go on a walk with them. I still should go on a walk with them. Hold on, I have to upload this here. Alright, upload this here. And then I have to save the picture. Discord is such a shit fucking platform, man. Sometimes it isn't really that shit, but now that an Activision CEO has taken over, yeah, it'll probably go to shit soonish. Or did I upload it? The same thing. It isn't even uploading. Bro, fucking upload. But you can hear the game, right? Yeah, you can. Okay, good. Ever since I had this one stream where I wasn't essentially streaming, I've been super fucking scared of like... Yeah, like streaming a thing, but nothing really... Like the audience can't hear it. I've been super scared of that. I had that happen to me before, and trust me, man, like, ugh. I just don't want to let people down, man, you know? So let me upload this. I have Discord to actually respond to that, like, actually react to that. There we go. Okay, so, not copy image, save image. Because nowadays you can actually save an image on Discord without having to add the file descriptor to it, like JPEG or whatever the fuck. Congratulations, Discord did a thing right. Here you go. This is her lying behind me. Look at her. Nos, take a look at honey. You bitch ass motherfucker. Look at her. Look at her just lying there. She is enjoying herself, man. She is just happy. She's just happy, just lying there on my bed, occupying my sleeping space. And honestly, I don't even mind. Honey actually slept with me once. She usually sleeps downstairs with my parents. But now this time, she slept with... This time, but once she slept with me. Up until the end. But you know how happy I was that she decided to sleep with me? I was really happy that she slept with me. Anyways, back to Minecraft. But yes, I'm one of those weirdos that decides to repair his pickaxes or his tools. Because who knows? It technically gives more efficiency if I remember correctly. Like you gain more out of repairing your pickaxe. Because there's a bit of a benefit to it. So ever since I learned that, my mind has been hyper focused on rather repairing an item than just like have like just use it until it's done and then reusing it, you know, not reusing it, using it until it's done. Like in this case, right, if I am to combine these, it's essentially a fully made one, despite it being like a 55-40 thing. Well, it would be like 95. But see, because it is because it is more efficient to repair, you're getting more out of it. Jesse, oh, Wingardium Leviosa. Oh wait, it's still on screen, bruh, I'm so stupid. One is still on screen. Yeah, don't worry, I noticed. Again, bear in mind, not professional at streaming. Yeah, I've been doing this for 6+ years and I still don't know how to manage this. Not very good at streaming. Then again, is it really an issue if she's still on screen? You know, Nos, funnily enough, that B emote you just used, I actually associate that with you. Because you're the only person I've ever seen using that. You're technically a mod of mine, and I'm a subscriber, so you can use my my emotes. Also drunk. Honestly, I think I've sobered up a bit. I'm just in a talking mood. So I'd say I'm more like in a tipsy kind of mood. Like, at this point, I just feel I have alcohol in me. But I don't necessarily feel like... To me, drunk is if you on the next day you don't remember what you've done. That to me is having been drunk. If you don't know what happened on the next day, right? Like, say you had so much to drink that, yeah, you don't remember what you did the previous day. That to me is having been drunk. But I don't... The one I got from a Pride event on Twitch years ago. Hey, all good, man. This wasn't me being like judging or something, man. I respect it. I'm in favor of Pride, right? Nah, you are drunk. No, I'm not drunk. How can I prove to you that I am not drunk? Hit me. Also, Nosp, I don't get notifications on Discord. I wouldn't have known that you sent me a DM on Discord. I just said. Yeah, what you say? What you say? I got you dead. What you say? I got you dead. What you dead? It's you. How? You're in Argentina, compadre. Chinga tu madre, pendejo, Now, how do... Honey? How can I prove to you I'm not drunk? Literally anything you want me to do, I'll do. Unless it includes me showing my face. In that case, no. Stand up and try to do a 4 with your legs. Done. Done. I just did a 4 with my legs. What are you on about? That means you're racist. That's Mexico, you're racist. Hey. ¿Qué te quieres, amigo? No, no. You, bro, I speak Romanian. Ego no jest español. Okay? Ay. I'm not racist. I'm not seeing it. I'm not showing my face, bro. Not gonna lie, I was actually thinking that if I do the cooking stream, I am going to actually make I'm going to make a Spamton mask and then stream myself, because I'll be real, I don't want my face to be on the internet. I mean, if it happens, so be it. But I come from this generation on the internet where showing your face on the internet was like essentially one of the biggest things that could happen because your face is sacred, if that makes any sense. And showing your face on the internet meant you always like had an impact on the internet. Now, technically, I have uploaded my face to the internet before in my Facebook days, which is like a decade ago. Not that I'm proud of those days. But it have happened. Um. Bring, 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 bring. Technically my face is on the internet, but I do think that website or that Facebook page has been taken down. And I do hope it has been taken down. Not gonna lie, I'm actually getting really tired, as you can hear. Have I achieved anything substantial in Minecraft? I don't think I have. All I've done is just like absent-mindedly mine somewhere. I don't know, Nos told me to stream Minecraft, and I did. I was thinking it would be funny. But in hindsight, all I did was like the meme typical, like, absent-minded, like, jump on things, mine things kind of thing. I don't know how much longer I'm going to stream. I'm actually thinking of heading to bed because I'm really tired. Like, I genuinely feel my concentration slipping. I was already tired before this, right? I'm even more tired. I mean, I ate. And yeah, I was over at like a neighbor's place, and that is why I even had a lot to drink. And I already slept very little. So it is more just life accelerating me heading to bed. Actually, you know what? I think I'm actually done for now. I'm actually extremely tired, man. I apologize. I didn't achieve anything to stream. It was just more. Oh, Joker Senpai actually followed me. Thank you, man. Thank you. You should go to sleep. I really should, man. I really should. But man, I'm so tired. I don't want to, but I'm tired. It's 12:46 a.m. Usually I'm not tired by this hour. I'm genuinely not tired by this hour. But today is an exception. Today I am tired. I mean, I had very little sleep tonight because of the heat. And because of the heat, my Clara Justin 15 for me. Was that the bot? Yeah, it was the bot. Lumus Foul. Because of that, I was already quite tired. Then again, I did follow your boy Gearstor Retail. So follow, raid, then follow. I'm talking a lot of smack. Um, because I want to genuinely make their day. Because one thing that makes smaller streamers happy is just rating them. I talked about this earlier in the stream. Hey, Kichi Elin. Hey, Minyar, okay? What makes small streamers is they. I mean, in my case, I'm like an extremely small streamer. I don't know how many uh, watches I have right now because I turn it off for me because I don't care about numbers. um, I was trying to make their day, like thinking, hey, I see them only having one viewer. Let me just cheer them up, you know? I want to make people's days in the long run, right? I was just thinking, let me rate them. Because I saw their VTuber and it was this really cool mask. Like, it was just a moving mask, walking back and forth. Despite its simplicity, it was really cool. I was thinking, you know what? Let me rate them. Let me follow them. They were really cool. The thing is, they're doing a weird run in Deltarune, which means like genociding stuff. I'm probably still gonna watch because I like the guy, but I it is technically against what I want to do in Deltarune because I can't just attack things. Like even with the knight, I I really didn't want to fight the guy because I'm just not okay. I say in League whenever I play Lissandra support, my entire um thought process is prevent the enemy from fighting like my teammates, right? But I digress. Um, I don't want to fight people, so I'm probably still gonna watch. But I couldn't play that myself. So if anything, I respect the guy for playing the weird route or genocide or snowgrave. Man, there's so many terms being thrown around about all of these like routes that at this point I genuinely don't give a shit about what they're called. I am too small brained to properly care. But then again, what do I know? I'm just a bachelor of science who what the fuck do I know, bro? I know like to quote Socrates, whatever the fuck his name was. I know that I know nothing. So essentially, disregard my rant for now. Um, yeah, just disregard what the fuck I just said. I'm tipsy, bro. Bro, listen, I would want to rate somebody right now. Like I know I just said I care about rating, wanting to make people's day. I don't think I should be rating anybody right. I shouldn't have even streamed. I'm not even sure if I want to upload this VOD. I don't think I will. But let that be a problem for tomorrow, Ivan. Because tomorrow Ivan can assess the situation a bit better. Like, boy. Yeah. Um. Anyways, you received a reward from Moja and focus retention. I feel insulted by this. Anyways, I should head to bed. I am tired. I am tipsy. I am exhausted. That being said, again, thank you very much for Gestur Rito. Sorry for mispronouncing your name if I have. Thank you for Joker Senpai for following me. Greatly appreciated. No need to, but greatly appreciated. I'm tired though. Um, I need to bed. I need bed. But then again, looking behind me with how the dogs are sleeping on my bed, I'm not sure I'm gonna get my bed. But that's a thing for 5 minutes, Ivan. So, yeah. Let that be a thing for 5 minutes, Ivan. Oh, my mouse just fell down. I can't end the stream. My mouse fell down. Ah, no, give me my mouse back. No, give me my mouse back. No. No, no. I have my mouse. I have my mouse. Potentially being able to end stream. Potentially being able to end stream. Right. Thank you all very much for watching. Thank you very much for listening. Though, my question is, why? Right. See y'all in next stream. Goodbye.